Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've had a great week. So in today's video I am doing a fitness related Q&A with my personal trainer Kayla Anderson.
Hi!
So she is my personal trainer and we do online sessions together, and we are going to answer some of your questions that I got you to ask on one of my Instagram photos, and you guys left a lot of questions, so we will try and answer as many as we can. So Kayla's going to explain a bit about what she does for you guys, and I'll leave all her links down below, like her email address and her Instagram and her Facebook page.
Hi guys, thanks for having me, Alicia.
You're welcome.
So me and Alicia have been training for the last 18-ish weeks. She's been doing amazing. Her goals are to build a little bit of muscle, tone up. So we've been working on that all through my online coaching systems.
Yes.
Yeah, so I do.
It's definitely worked well. I can see lots of difference so far. So
she's doing really
so
good. We've been doing online, as I say. So what I do is I do one-on-one personal training sessions in Papamoa New in New Zealand.
Yes.
So if you are from the area, you can do one-on-one if you'd like to. Otherwise, I do online coaching, which is all based over the internet. We meet up on Facebook, Skype, and just keep track of your goals through there. I do all online programs and nutritional guides, everything that you can think of, and my approach is very holistic, so we look into all the areas of your life to ensure that you're benefiting as a whole, and we create sustainable changes within your life so you're able to have better health for the rest of your life and feel really good about yourself without the restriction and without...
So important.
Yeah, so that's what I'm all about.
Her program has definitely worked for me so far, and she can cater to your needs. You know, if you have different goals, then she can adjust the plans to your goals. So, let me get on to the questions. Let me load them. KDBDBDNSN asked, how do you gain confidence in yourself? I honestly try so hard to accept myself, then I just look in the mirror and I can't leave the house. Whenever I go out and see people who look so stunning, I feel insecure about myself and just want to leave as soon as possible. Oh, it sounds a bit sad. Yeah, so how do you gain confidence in yourself, Kayla?
I definitely find that when I'm working on myself and doing everything I can each day to better myself, then I can feel confident about myself a lot more. I know that before I was exercising and before I started changing the way that I lived, it was really hard to have self-confidence because I knew I wasn't doing anything to better my situation. So as soon as I started exercising, and I know with low self-confidence that can be quite hard, but what I'd done is I used to go for walks around the block. I used to exercise within my home where I was comfortable, and then as I got more and more comfortable, that's when I went to the gym and stuff. So I definitely recommend starting to work on yourself and look at different things that you can do to benefit yourself, and you'll start to feel really good about yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly like me as well. Like, I think, yeah, I do like doing my workouts at home. I think I feel a bit more comfortable, but just overall, I think I've gained confidence just with like time, and also with experiences as well, just through work. Like, I used to be so insecure talking to new people, but like with work I'm exposed to talking to new people every day, and you have to be positive as well.
Yes.
You have to have a positive mindset. So if you're telling yourself in the mirror, oh, I'm ugly, or I hate this about myself, then you're gonna start to believe it. So I think you just have to be positive and tell yourself, you know, I am beautiful, and you just have to point out the good things. Surround yourself with good people as well that love you and give you compliments and are just positive people. ZBassy1 asks, exercises to boost metabolism.
To boost your metabolism, pretty much what you want to do is have muscle on the body. So the more muscle you've got on your body, the faster your metabolism's going to go. So that's resistance exercise, which is training with weights. You can train with your own body weight. And what you want to do is increase the mass on your body, and in saying that, like, don't be scared if you are a female and you think that you're going to be bulky. It's very, very hard to become bulky. You lift weights every day, and I wouldn't be bulky at all. I lift weights every day. I'm not walking around like a bodybuilder at all. So having muscle on the body will definitely increase your metabolism. That's the best exercise to do to increase that.
Okay, so Zebassi1 also asks, big booty exercises other than squats. So we just filmed a big booty exercise kind of workout video, so I'm going to upload that next week, so I guess stay tuned for that and you'll see some exercises other than squats to build the glutes. Kia NZZ asks, how many times should you work out in a week?
So if you're wanting to start working out and you're wanting to know how many times a week, I definitely would recommend between 3 and 5 days a week. The guidelines in New Zealand is 30 minutes a day, so I definitely recommend just being as active as you can. But say if you're in the gym really exerting your muscles every day of the week, then you want a bit of a break. But there's nothing wrong with 7 days going for a nice walk. It's really important to keep the body active because a lot of us do spend a lot of time sitting down.
Yes. Kia NZZ also asks, any workout tips for a beginner?
So when you're beginning to work out, I definitely recommend starting small and doing what you're comfortable with. So for me, I started doing 3 walks a week around the block, and that was perfect because it just meant that I wasn't setting myself up to fail. I wasn't expecting too much of myself, and when you're beginning, it's quite hard work because your body's not used to the exercise. So starting out, find someone who knows what they're doing, who can help you, a friend that you can work out with, a personal trainer, a family member, and start small. So start with walks, start with little light body weight exercises. YouTube is great because there's heaps of different workouts you can follow on there. And yeah.
Okay, Tanya.Tettenborn asks, what do you eat every day? Do you have a specific diet? So for me, Kayla has given me like a meal plan, which I follow by. There's different options on there, so there's different options for breakfast and lunch and dinner. And I just eat things like, say for breakfast, it would be porridge and berries, and lunch I'd have like fruit, and I'd have a sandwich, yogurt. In dinner, just lots of meat and veggies. That's kind of what my standard day kind of would look like. But I don't have a specific strict diet like every day. Like it will change all the time, and I do still have my days where, you know, I eat bad food, being honest with you. Like on a Saturday, like I go out with my family and we go out for dinner, so I'm not like constricting myself. I do try and eat as best as I can.
And you've got a good knowledge around nutrition too now.
Yeah, it definitely has helped with her meal plan. Paige Olivia Hair and Makeup asks, how often do you work out and what ratio cardio to weights do you do? So I work out 5 days a week. Some days 4 if I'm really busy, but mostly 5 days. And also I do 1 day a week of kind of like a heart racer workout, so it's 25 minutes and I just do lots of cardio workouts that speed up my heart rate, and on the other days I'm doing weights and like legs, abs, butt, back kind of workouts to build up my muscles. Abby Galro _ asks, how often or long should you work out to make sure you get results?
It does depend on you and your goals. So best to maybe approach a personal trainer if you were really serious about getting to those goals in a shorter period of time. Work your way up to 5 days a week, and I'd definitely recommend getting around 45 minutes to an hour workout for each session.
Okay, x.wazza.x asks, how many calories do you consume to get any results?
Everyone has different calorie requirements, so Alicia's really busy within her job. She's looking after children all day, whereas some people might be sitting at a desk all day, so their calorie requirements are going to be different. And depending on your size and shape too, you're going to need different calorie requirements. Also, it depends what your goals are. So if you're wanting to build muscle, you're going to need more. If you're wanting to lose weight, you're going to need less. If you're really specific with your goals, then you can find out how many calories you need by searching online in a calorie counter. You put in your height, your weight, and your energy, your daily activities, and that should give you a rough calculation.
Lissy asks, do you go to the gym or work out at home? I work out at home. I just prefer working out at home. I find it easy, and I've got Kayla to help me with the online sessions. So I just buy stuff from Kmart. I just get my weights and my body mats and my barbell all from Kmart. There's lots of exercises that you can do at home. You don't need a gym, but yeah, a gym is handy because you do have all the different machines and stuff, but yeah, at home works for me. Kylie Polkney, 23, asks, I'm a full-time single mum who doesn't get time to get to the gym or things like that. Which is a quick and easy at-home workout? Thank you in advance.
There's lots of exercise you can do with just your body weight at home. I definitely recommend starting off by searching on YouTube, and you should find a few good ones on there.
Yes.
But if you're wanting something more specific and tailored to your body and goals, then I'd recommend seeing either an online trainer or in-person personal trainer.
Kayla, go and email her down below.
Then you know exactly that your exercise program is targeted to your body, it's targeted to your goals, and it's working around any injuries or health conditions you may have.
Anya, 17, asks, what is a good workout for your lower stomach and inner thighs?
So for the inner thighs, good workouts are things like squats. Any lower body workouts are going to be toning around those areas. It's quite hard to target just the inner thighs on their own at home, but there are some machines in the gym that you can use. So this is your lower, this is your bottom leg, this is your top leg. You want to put your top leg out of the way, and you're lying down and you want to lift the bottom leg up with your muscles. Oh, it looks like this is really bad. What you want to do is move this top leg out the way. Imagine this is your bottom leg lifting up and down with your muscles. That bottom leg lifting up, the muscles you're using are actually the inner thighs. So that's a really good one for working those. Lying leg raises are awesome. If you don't know what lying leg raises are, definitely search them on YouTube or Google. Also the reverse crunch and the flutter kick are all three really good exercises for working those lower abs.
Sia Tahos asks, what gives you the motivation to work out? At first it was just my lack of fitness. That's kind of what made me want to start again. I just felt that I had no energy and I was just really tired after work. I guess wanting to get more fit kind of made me want to start again. And also what gives me the motivation is Kayla, because knowing that you have a personal trainer, you know, they're monitoring all your goals and they're monitoring your photos and your progress, so that kind of like makes me keep going. And yeah, I'm someone to kind of like, you know, if I have someone there that's monitoring me, I know that I have to keep going. And also seeing results as well motivates me. I've seen results like in my bum and in my core and in my arms, and just seeing those results really motivates me and makes me want to keep going. Mitreska 25 asks, tell me one easy at home workout that takes only 5 minutes or less.
So you may or may not have heard of AMRAP before. AMRAP is as many rounds as possible. So what you can do with AMRAPs is set a set time. So say for you it's 5 minutes. If you've got 30 minutes to spare for a workout, then you can put 30 minutes in. And what you're going to do is select a few exercises and do as many rounds as possible within the time frame that you've got available. So for example, you could do things like 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 sit-ups, and 10 burpees. And that's a few different exercises that you're going to repeat as many times as possible within that time frame. It's really easy exercise workout to set up, and it's going to bring that heart rate up heaps.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sammy X War asks, how long was it until you saw a difference in yourself? I guess I started to see results and my muscles slightly getting bigger probably after about a month, but it is different for everybody. It depends what you do and what your goals are. iBrown X2 asks, what is one tip you have for people who want to lose weight?
So one tip for losing weight, I'd say, is get active. So start working out. And I can't really stop at one tip because you need a bit of a combination. So what you want to do is look into what you're eating. Make sure that what you're eating is mostly whole foods. So try and base your diet off whole foods. So foods you can get from the ground, veggies, fruits, meat, as least processed as possible. Just by doing that, I can guarantee that you will start to lose weight.
Carrie Chua asks, what can you do to bulk up / gain more muscle mass if you don't have access to the gym?
So that's what Alicia's doing actually. So she's grown her muscles and she's doing it from home, and that's because she's purchased a few basic weights and things from Kmart. What you can also do is put, say, like a pile of books in a pillowcase and do bicep curls, do squats holding this resistance, because for bulking up you're going to want resistance. So you're going to need to buy some weights, set up a little home gym, or be really creative around the house with the stuff
you could even use like milk bottles. I've seen people do it with like, you know, fill up bottles with water and stuff like that.
And filling up like a bag of sand at the beach too.
Demi Will XO asks, what got you into fitness and what inspiration did you have? So I guess I've already answered that question before. You know, it was just about wanting to get more fit again and wanting to build up my muscle, because I wanted to be the best that I could be. And also, Kayla was definitely my inspiration at starting, and also to keep going as well. She's such a big part of that. What got you into fitness, Kayla? That's a good question.
So for me, I actually gained a lot of weight when I left school. I stopped sport. I didn't know much about nutrition, so I ended up being at a stage where I was really uncomfortable with the situation that I was in. I was the heaviest I'd ever been, and that was enough to get me going and start my journey to better health. And from there, I've just grown so much. I love it now.
Yeah, it's her job. Maya Majeski asks, what healthy snacks or foods do you eat? So for me, a good one would be just like celery and carrot sticks with a bit of hummus. That's always a good snack that I love to eat. Or just things like dried apricots or prunes, or just fruit. That's always a great healthy snack.
Different things you can have is like boiled eggs. I find those are super easy for snacks. Also what you can do is make little mini quiches with no pastry and muffin tins. Fill them with lots of vegetables, and those make an awesome snack. Nice and easy.
Savoury.
Nice and easy to eat. Just raw nuts too, raw and unsalted nuts, so you can have cashews.
I love cashews.
Same. Almonds, hazelnuts, Brazil nuts. Even a mixture.
Tasneem166 asks, if you haven't worked out in your entire life and then suddenly start working out, will I experience body pain and sores? I want to start working out but also don't want to experience any pain.
Alright, so beginning initially, I'd recommend just starting small. So if you're not signed up to a gym or anything like that, I'll just start going for walks and stuff. You're not going to get sore from going for walks. Sometimes you might, say if you went up like a hill walk or something, because your muscles aren't used to it, they will feel a bit sore as they recover for the next few days. It's actually really normal to feel sore. It's actually a really satisfying feeling when you are starting to get really into it.
You know it's working, you know you're actually working the muscles if you're sore, so you're gonna experience that in some way.
But with walks, I just recommend, since you are beginning, just to start slow. Start doing some walks and things like that, and then as you get ready, you can start doing some more stuff like joining the gym. And in that case, you probably will feel sore the next day for the next like 2 days. But just know that that's a sign, that's an achievement, that's a sign of growth and progress. Progress is sore.
It is.
Don't fear it. Embrace it.
Don't worry. Under Armour Girl asks, how long do you work out for? Do you eat any protein shakes or foods? It depends on the day, because I have a set workout on each day. It's part of the plan that Kayla's given me. So some days it might be between 45 minutes to an hour. It depends how tired I am as well. If I'm really exhausted from the day, it might take me a bit longer. And I don't have any protein shakes. I actually used to buy like the whole like mass gainer and stuff like that, but I don't have any protein shakes anymore.
And we don't actually need protein shakes in our diets. You don't need supplements a lot of the time, but I definitely consult with either a fitness professional or a nutritionist to see what's recommended for you and you specifically.
Cherish Your Treasures asks, how do you get the motivation to work out?
So if you are feeling unmotivated, sometimes it depends on your situation, but a lot of the time you can find motivation in different things depending on what your goals are and things like that. So for me, when I'm feeling unmotivated, I go to Instagram and I search people that inspire me, and I find that's really motivating. Spotify has a whole playlist of motivational speeches that you can listen to, so I often will listen to motivational speeches if I'm feeling just a little bit off that day. Knowing that you're going to feel amazing after is another one that keeps me motivated.
So good. And maybe working out with your friends as well, like friends and family. Like if you're struggling to get into it, meet someone that actually likes working out too, because then they'll take you along and they will work out with you. It might motivate you a little bit more. BB Rise asks, how do you prevent yourself from overeating, and what advice would you give to those that overeat? I don't think I overeat too much. I've never been a huge eater, but I guess you'd know with your clients.
I am definitely a culprit of overeating. And it depends on the day. Like sometimes if I miss my afternoon tea and I get home and I'm really hungry, I'll be like, oh my god, get me everything, and I feel like eating so much food, and often like I'll overeat. And so what I've done is I eat on a smaller plate, and I have the same amount of food, but since it's on a smaller plate, it feels like I'm eating more. And it's actually been proven in studies that it tricks your brain into thinking that you've eaten a really big meal. So a lot of my clients,
that's a good idea.
yeah, a lot of my clients that struggle with this actually eat off bread and butter plates now.
Ella Lynch asks, did you find it hard to watch what you're eating more regularly? Yes, it was for me, because I'm still living at home, so I find it quite difficult sometimes, because like my dad, he loves his sweets, he loves his fatty foods, and it's kind of like, for me, while I'm still living at home, it's kind of like changing my family's habits as well as my own. So yes, I definitely have found it hard, but with, personal trainer Kayla, and with the meal plan, and with my goals in mind, I have changed that, and I have, like, my family has taken little steps as well. Like, say for Dad, he'd cut out ice cream, so that means we've all cut out ice cream. Matthew asks, how can I obtain a Nicki Minaj asks, well, you can watch next week's video, Matthew, and you'll find out how to build those glutes. Okay, so that was everything. We try to answer most of the questions. Some of them kind of repeated themselves, so if we didn't answer your question, then it was probably because it overlapped with someone else's question. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. It was really fun to answer all of your questions. If you did like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and check out Kayla's services down below. She definitely has helped me out, and without her I wouldn't have been where I am today. So if you want to see some goals and improvements in yourself, then I definitely recommend checking out Kayla and her online plan. And also, if you are around the Tauranga and Papamoa area, you can go and see her in gym for personal training sessions.
Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I really hope you took away something from this. It was an absolute pleasure to be here and film with you today.
Yay! Want to do it again, so yes. So I'll see you guys in my next week's video. Bye!